Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May peace and blessings of Allah be on you. Welcome to the Craft Corner. On this show, we bring you ideas and we discuss projects that with time and practice, you can consider them as your source of income. On today's episode, we are making headbands. Headbands nowadays are in vogue for kids as well as adults. So we are making headband for a new baby born for her outdoory or nikah. And this is what we are making. Very lovely, very simple to make. And on the market, this is going for as high as $10. And these are some of the items which you can use to make them. We'll be using our hot glue gun and stick, scissors, tape measure, fabric, thread and needle, some embellishment, and of course the elastic. There are so many types of elastic on the market. I am using this one because it's for a baby and you need not to have it the strong type or the tight type. Of course we have this as well, very delicate. It isn't that too strong. So you can use it for the baby. And of course, for a toddler, you can put it on a clip or on the plastic band. So let's get started. I am using this fabric and I am cutting two inches. That is here. And I want it as long as 26 inches, okay? So we have it already cut here. I am using my needle and thread. I want this border here to be at the edge of it. I think it's very nice. So I am going to tack from this end. You can use any other fabric. You can use satin, you can use organza, you can use ribbons, you can use any other fabric at all you want to use. I am using cotton. It is very soft on a baby's skin. So this is what I want to use. You can actually make it smaller, but since it's head day, so I decided to make it bold, big, and very beautiful. I'm using white. You can use a piece of fabric that you have already at home. You can use a cloth that you actually don't use anymore. It's just a matter of washing it, making it look a bit nicer. Then you can go ahead and of course use it. So after tacking, you pull all together just like this. Okay, so I just want to finish it up here. Now you adjust it the way you want it. Arrange the pleats well. I think I want to pull it a bit tighter. So you just adjust it the way you want it on the head of your baby. So I'll end up by tacking it finally. I'll use my scissors and I'll cut it off. So this is it. This is a very simple rosette that we are making. Now, this is the elastic that I am using. It is very important to know the measurement of the baby. So if you know the baby, of course, if it's your baby, it's just a matter of using the tape measure around the baby's head. Okay, you don't want it too tight nor too loose on her head. So I am using 16 inches. Now I would advise that you add 1 more inch so that will be where you glue it together. Just you measure and it's 16 inches, and you don't add 1 inch or half an inch and you decide to glue exactly where you cut the 16 inches, it will be too tight on the baby's head. And of course, throughout the occasion, she'll feel uncomfortable. So I decided to add 1 more inch to my 16 inches, making 17 inches. So you take your tape measure and of course, you cut it right there. Again, we'll be using felt circles, okay? If you don't have it at home, you can use any other fabric. Of course, the color must be coordinating with this or that of the elastic. So you have to be very careful. The glue gun is very hot. You bring it together. Now I have it right. Okay? You take it. You have to be generous. Okay, I need to use another stick here, glue stick here. So you have to be generous with the glue. And remember, whenever you are using hot glue, you have to always work in an airy place. It is very, very important. Some people might be allergic to it. You wouldn't know. So you come with your felt circle and you use it on like this. You hold it for a few seconds. After that, you can actually look around. If you need more gluing, you just go ahead and glue it. I think mine is okay. Now, you can opt to leave it like this or put something on top of the rosette to embellish it. So I think I will use this button. I like using buttons. So I think this is very beautiful. So let's use it. Again, you have to be very generous with the glue. And you position it right on top of the glue. You hold your button down. You press it down for a while. For a few seconds. If you are a kid and you want to make this project, you just have to talk to an adult to help you out because it involves cutting of the fabric, tacking with thread and needle, and of course, gluing it, which you will definitely use the hot glue gun. And it is very, very hot. So if you are a kid, you need the assistance. You need the assistance of an adult. Okay? So in less than 15 minutes, we have been able to make this lovely hairpiece. The same rosette, you can actually put it on a clip, just like this. And that will be okay. So this is the headband that I am making for my newborn baby. Okay, and there are so many other types. This, I use the clip. And as you can see, here I use the plastic band, which is also looking very lovely. Okay, this is a different design, but then you can have the same design on either the clip or the plastic headband. So actually, in less than 15 minutes, you can actually put all these together with very few items that you will have it at home. And of course, you can sell it to friends, and of course, those at your workplaces. So it's just a matter of knowing the design that you want, practice it till you get it right, then go ahead and talk to friends about your new project that you have undertaken. And of course, in no time, you'll see people rushing in for your services. For our next project on today's episode, we are making brooches or coat pins. Okay, these are very simple designs and they are made of local fabrics. But I am using black lace to make it this time around. So for us to be able to make this, we will need hot glue gun and stick, tape measure, thread and needle, black lace, the pin for brooch, embellishment, and of course, scissors. The size of your pin or brooch depends on you. I want a very specific size, so I am using 18.5 inches by 2. Okay, but I have two types of lace. This has a very light design on, and this, as you can see, it's a bit thicker than this. So I am adding the two because I want a bigger volume. So I'll just take my thread and needle. Someone would like to know if you can use any other fabric to make them. Yes, you can use sateen fabric. You cut your measurement out, you use the lighter to bend the size, okay, so that they will not fray as you work with it. So we start with the tacking. I am just tacking about 1/8 of an inch from the edge of my lace. You have to be very careful with a needle. Brooches are excellent to use on coats, dresses to the office or any occasion. It's just a matter of knowing the combination of colors that you will use with your dress and you are good to go. So you continue tacking it. So you go ahead and finish it up with the tacking. You can walk into a place where they sell items for sewing. You get all these. You can start with probably a cheaper fabric. The lace we have in so many different sizes, textures, and of course, prices. So you select something that you can afford to start with. So that's it, we finish, we cut it up, and here we are. These rosettes are very simple to make. In less than 1 minute, you are done, okay? Now, I am using half pearl today. And I would like to use a chain of rhinestones. This is it. So first of all, I'll glue my pearl. You have to be very careful. You can easily burn your fingers. You can use the same glue gun or hot glue gun to glue this around it. But then you have to measure first. So how can I measure that? Actually, we should have done it before gluing the pearl. But it's never too late, okay? So we cut it here. Now that I have my measurement cut, I use the glue gun. I apply my hot glue, then I come and glue the stones around it. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. It's the first time you are trying it. So what you do is you position it right and you glue it, and that is it. You can see threads of glue. Allow it to dry. After, you can remove them. So this is it. You can use it on your suit as a lady for the office or any other dress for any occasion at all. So that is it. Now, after allowing it to dry, this is what we are going to use. There are so many types of the pins, so you can opt for this or this one. I prefer this. So you come around with your glue, be generous. Then you use this on it. You hold it down for a few seconds. Then you are good to go. So we can actually use this one as well. I am using this rusty color button. Then I'm using this type of pin. Actually, you can sew this onto it or glue it. Or you can do both. You sew, then you apply a dab of glue on it. It all depends on you. So you hold it down for a few seconds. And we are done. So this is also a local fabric bowl. So you can actually add that as well. You hold it down for a few seconds. Then you are good to go. So within 25 or 30 minutes, you can make so many of these, either headbands or brooches. And of course, you realize that you have started a new business altogether. If you have a certain idea, talk to someone about it. There will be a way. Pray over it. And of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will guide you through. With few items around your home or purchased, you can actually start this business. If you have any questions, suggestion, or contribution to our program, you can send it to info@mtaghana.com, info@mtaghana.com, and we will definitely read them. Until we meet again on our next episode, be good and take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.